Well, thank you, Chairman Smith, for yielding, and I want to thank you for introducing this common sense piece of legislation. Mr. Speaker, I rise today in strong support of the Pandemic Unemployment Fraud Enforcement Act. But before I get into my planned remarks, I want to fact-check some of the colleagues on the other side of the aisle attacking President Trump, claiming that laid-off federal workers are being prevented from receiving unemployment. We've been in touch with the Department of Labor, and they've published documented guidelines describing filing and eligibility requirements that make it clear federal workers are eligible for unemployment. The biggest risk to federal workers is not being able to claim their benefits at all because fraudsters got there first. There have been multiple data breaches at agencies across the government, including the Office of Personnel Management, exposing the personal information of millions of federal workers. Democrats should be supporting this bill to catch fraudsters that are still out there using stolen identities to file illegitimate claims. My colleagues on the other side of the aisle have insisted, despite their pushback on Trump's administration's actions, they want to cut waste, fraud, and abuse. Well, today they can prove it. The bill we're debating is really pretty simple. We know that during the COVID-19 pandemic, many Americans benefited from unemployment insurance, but fraudsters took advantage of an overwhelmed system, resulting in more than $100 billion in sham UI payments, including $466 million of UI fraud in my home state of Kansas. But the statute of limitations is fast approaching on March 27th, and if Congress doesn't act, these scammers are off the hook. Our legislation today extends the statute of limitations from 5 to 10 years. With nearly 1,700 open cases, this bill gives the Labor and Justice Department the tools they need to go after these criminals. This should be an easy yes for everyone in the chamber. And with that, Mr. Speaker, I yield back.